Yo, what's good? Welcome back to another creepy, scary, woke, whatever the title is, that's what we were acting to, okay? Appreciate all the love y'all been showing on the videos, man. Y'all been going crazy. Thank you. Okay. Abundance to you. Let's make today a good one. Alright. Appreciate appreciate 11K, man. Appreciate it though. Hey, let's go. Let's get into it.
Something seriously strange is going on with Kanye West. Now, Kanye in 2023 looks completely different. He looks so different, the internet believes that this isn't the real Kanye. And some people have gone as far to say that this is Kanye's clone. Now, the scary thing is, Kanye went missing for about a month after his outburst at the end of 2022. He then came back a month later with a new wife who no one's ever heard of. And ever since he's been back, his behavior has been a little bit strange. I mean, him and his wife recently turned up to church looking like this. Kanye has also ditched the traditional shoes and trouser combination and replaced it with socks and leggings. People are even saying his facial structure has changed, but it gets even scarier. In October last year, Kanye went on record and quoted that if he ever disappears, it's not him and you know why.
If I ever went anywhere, we know why. You understand what I'm saying?
For some context on how he looks now compared to then, here's him before he went missing, and here's him after. Now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Kanye has a history of doing very interesting publicity stunts. But regardless, something definitely doesn't add up here, and the internet are clocking onto it. Let me know your thoughts on this really bizarre Kanye situation.
Bro, it's impossible.
They cloned him. They got my boy, I ain't gonna lie. Just GG's. I'm gonna just use this. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna do all that. It's doing too much.
For me to die, bro. Think about it. I never died before. So how can I die if I never died before, bro?
Easy come check you the f out, guy take you out of here. Like, what the fuck you mean?
You're not hearing me though. If I never died before, that mean I can't die.
Who the fuck do you think you are?
Oh, I'm really him, like, really, like.
Bro, you've been watching too much fucking Marvel comics. Fuck you think you Loki or some shit like that? You ain't Thor.
Listen.
Most of the issues in our lives are issues and traumas that are coming from our root chakra. Here's 3 quick tips to help you balance out your root chakra. Daily wisdom and insight. Just sign up for my free daily text message. Check my profile. Tip number 1. One of the best ways to heal your root chakra is to realize that a lot of the problems are coming from you not feeling safe within the present moment in your body. What you do to heal this over time is to start telling yourself, I am safe. Whenever you're feeling anxious. So the moment you feel anxious, you take a deep breath and tell yourself, I am safe right now. Tip number 2 is to regularly journal the things that you're anxious about. So if you're going about your business on your day-to-day activities and you're getting triggered and that triggers your anxiety, you need to later on go journal about that trigger and where that trigger came from, why did that trigger happen then, and how did that affect you in your anxiety. Tip number 3 to heal your root chakra is to practice deep breathing, mindfulness, meditation at a bare minimum of 30 seconds a day. If you don't know how to meditate, I have guided meditations right on my profile. You just check it out. And I also have a pinned video where I speak on how to meditate. The key is daily wisdom and insight. Go to my profile, sign up for my free daily text, get your first insight right after you sign up. You have nothing to lose.
He said to me, what am I going to eat? I said, drink penny carrot juice, drink beet juice, drink celery juice. And the woman said, stop. I said, why, man? Or the book says that garlic is a food, and so is the celery, carrots. You mix them together. She said, son, those things are made. I said, what, man? Made by who? It come out of the ground, man. God made everything that come out of the ground. No, son. I said, but man, said that's what the book says. That's what Miss Holloman is telling me. That's what the book says. God ain't saying that. And that's true. And guess what I found? That everything you find in the supermarket was made. They have 666 varieties of apple. They have 32 varieties of cucumber. Rice, they have about 25 varieties of rice. But you know what we didn't know? Is that anything that has starch, God didn't make. And do you know that everything that man made has starch in it? Whether it is collard greens or mustard greens or whatever. Because God could not have made something with starch. God doesn't do that.
Fasting. Once you fast or you go on intermittent fasting and you only fast between the hours of 1 to 6, as long as you fasting at least 16 hours a day. So your safe zone is when you get up, don't eat anything, just drink some water or drink some H3O2, which is freshly squeezed juice, right? The moment that the sun is as high as in the sky, which is around 12 p.m., it's called the circadian rhythm. You're supposed to eat with the sun, in the sun. And then don't eat nothing when the sun go down. I would say don't eat nothing after 6 p.m. While you're doing that, your body is going to automatically kick itself into a detoxification mechanism. This is going to open up all these different pathways in your cells, and it's going to start pushing all of those toxins out of the body by way of the liver. So now this is what stops your addiction. Now, how to help this process is resetting your mouth. The best way to reset your taste buds in your mouth is taking on bitters. That will actually reset the taste buds. Another thing is too, mind over matter. If
just when you thought you've seen it all, you come across another fruit or vegetable that's been made. These have been made. What are these? Lemonade apples? Meet your new favorite apple. It's telling you right here. Go to lemonadeapple.com, man.
Really, dude? Lemonade apples?
In case you didn't know, Granny Smiths are made.
They just make it.
Also highly bred up for their size and sugar content. Organic or not, these things have been created, just like your lemonade apples. Grapefruits have been made. Lemons have been made. And now they're seedless.
Oh, okay, he's losing me now. He's kind of losing me. Lemons are man-made? Okay, he's losing me, bro. I don't know about that one.
Pineapples were made. These bananas were made from baby bananas that used to be found in nature.
Oh,
Garlic was made.
All that shit is fucked up. They tempering it all.
Those who get mad about nothing being real, onions, God made.
What?
Limes, if there's no seeds and they're this big, they were made. Tomatoes, if they're this big, they've been made. It's that way.
We damn near can't eat nothing.
Potatoes were made. They were made with a chemical called starch. You ever heard of it? Raises your blood sugars, causes a bunch of issues in your body.
These foods are brewed with sugar, no fiber remains. Good oven food, matrix found.
Old people that's in their 70s saying that that Bible is not for us. That God and Jesus is not for us. He for the Jew. He ain't for black people. So don't read that Bible. Don't read that book. We not in that book. It's the Jews and Palestinians. That ain't us. So don't pay attention to that book. Fuck that Bible. Fuck that Jesus and God talk, my nigga. He was a Jew. We ain't no motherfucking Jew.
Right.
Straight up nigga mistreated slave babies and seeds. We are not descendants of Africans. We are slave descendants, nigga. Them people had no name.
Police don't want you to know these secrets. When police pull you over, they'll always touch the back of your car to leave their DNA and fingerprints on your car. So if something bad happens during the stop, the vehicle will be identified and located. This technique has saved the lives of a lot of cops. If you're taken into a police station, they'll offer you a glass of water. But you should never accept, because they'll use that glass to get your DNA and fingerprints. And they don't even need a warrant for it, because that glass of water is their property. Be careful if you see one of these on your car, because it means the police are probably tracking your location. It's called a star chase, launched from police cars onto suspected vehicles. There's a sticky adhesive on the front and a GPS tracker on the back, so the cops can monitor your car and know where you are all the time.
You might want to turn your phone or volume off on October 4th. Here's why. Now, the FCC will be conducting a national alarm test through your cell phone. Now, a lot of people are asking, is this certain carriers and can this be prevented? Unfortunately not, as this will be getting sent to everybody. Now, as this alarm goes off, here's what will be said. This is a nationwide test of the emergency alert system issued by the Federal Emergency Agency, covering the United States from 1420 to 1450 hours. This is only a test, no action is required by the public. Now, this will be happening at 2:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And as it says right here, even if you have your phone on silent, you will still get a ringtone. Which is why a lot of people are turning their phones off right before the alarm happens at 2:20 p.m. Eastern Time, to completely ignore this pointless test to most people. Now again, I will be making a reminder video closer too, so make sure you guys hit that big red plus so you guys don't miss this and are completely surprised.
Here's the good news. Your subconscious mind must accept every single thought you give it. But here's the bad news. Your subconscious mind must accept every single thought you give it. Let me explain. The subconscious mind is what creates our reality, and it has no filter, no ability to reject a thought. Tell it you manifest your desires effortlessly, and watch as opportunities literally flow into your life. But feed it doubt and worry, and sadly, that becomes your reality. The subconscious mind controls the vibration our body is in, the energy we attract into our lives, and the action we choose to take. So it's not just important, but vital to program your subconscious with the right thoughts. Using positive I am affirmations can be a powerful tool to reprogram your subconscious mind. That's where an amazing app called InnerTune can help. Give it a try and feel your energy shift in real time.
Understanding of, okay, yo, bro, we in a matrix, okay, nobody really...
That's actually true, though. Because our subconscious is literally picking up sound without even trying to, like, you know? Like, you're not consciously aware, but your subconscious is still picking it up regardless. Especially if you, like, you know what I'm trying to say? Somebody
cares about me. I have to care about myself. You have to love your inner self. Everything out here is designed, my males and my females, for you not to love yourself. Everything's for you to go outside of yourself, man. Get your astral projection head ass on. They want you to astral project every single day, bro. They want you to go outside yourself every single way. They want you to feel like you ugly. They want you to feel like you need clothes, need shoes, need cars, need jewelry, need hoe. They want you to feel like you need everything, but guess what? The major thing that you need is yourself, bro. You need your self-love, man, and your damn health. Because if you don't have yourself and your health, you don't have nothing, bro. You can have everything in the world with a mama the whole time. All the clothes, all the jewelry, Da Vinci hoodies, you feel me, Cuban links on your neck and all that with a mama the whole time. Get your chain gang head ass on. You got all these chains hanging off your neck and all that. But if your stomach hurt and you got a headache and all that, none of it matters. You ain't worried about the chains no more. You worried about having your stomach stop hurting. You feel me, the whole time, bro.
Wait. Say that last sentence again.
Everything that we see is a projection of what's happening within our own mind, our own conscious, and all of the conscious together. That's what God is. God is not someone off up in the sky that's preaching down, looking down, and be like, you sin, electric bull, you're going to hell. No, God is a collective consciousness of everyone. I'm God, you're God, everyone here is God.
Okay, now if what you say is right, that I cannot perceive reality, I just make up reality in my head with my perception.
It doesn't mean you make it up, but you are able to interpret the reality differently than how you might interpret it right now. It doesn't mean that it's just, made up. It's how you perceive things.
Really? Well, then where does your rational mind come from?
My rational mind comes from my consciousness.
What does that mean?
My consciousness is basically how, from birth, my life perceives all of the information around it. I'm sure you know of the Trinity, body, mind, and spirit. When we're born, we are born with the spirit, the new mind, and a new body. So we have the collective consciousness, which is the spirit, which is in all of us. The body is the physical way that we experience the reality, and the mind is the mind that interprets it, the actual consciousness.
What is spirit?
Spirit is what a lot of people like to refer to as God. Spirit is the kind of consciousness that everyone has and is able to basically use. And what can happen is when all the collective consciousness comes together with the same intent, that is when a miracle is able to happen, because there's such a strong force behind it, the unseen force that has a lot to do with quantum physics, that unexplainable things start to happen. And just because we're not to explain it now doesn't mean that we can't explain it into the future when we start learning about new things, the quantum mechanics, the way that consciousness really works.
What is spirit? Where does spirit come from?
Spirit started from the great beginning. A lot of people like to call it the Big Bang, everything like that. There was one consciousness. Y'all, I mean, you might refer to him as God. A lot of people refer to him as a lot of different things. And as that happens, God, consciousness, wants to experience life in as many ways as it can. So it might send consciousness as this guy right here. Intelligent, smart guy, you know, he's experiencing consciousness in his own way. And then he might want to send it to some other person in India who grows up in a you know, some kind of temple, Buddhist temple, whatever. And he's experiencing his consciousness in a different way. So it is all of the same consciousness, experiencing it in different realms.
Does this stone have consciousness?
That is an extremely good question, and that's something that we're trying to figure out right now, is if inanimate things are able to have a consciousness. I'll tell you what the stone does have, is it all resonates on the same frequency that I do. You're bringing up energy and matter. Well, quantum physics is starting to show that everything is not as solid as we thought. It's more like a light wave, and it's a condensed light wave that is able to just manifest into something that's actually hard. So what we're trying to figure out now is, in what difference is my body have to this rock, because they're made of the same elements, the same energy, the same matter. That is where the Buddhists get the idea that the observer, seeing, and the phenomenon are one and the same. They're not actually separate, because we are all made of the same building blocks, the same unit that our reality is constructed of.
Sir, there was a Big Bang, right? About 15 billion years ago?
What are you saying?
There was a Big Bang about 15 billion years ago?
How the universe started, I don't know. But
do you accept the Big Bang theory or not?
I contemplate it. Aristotle once said that it's a mark of an educated mind to be able to contemplate an idea without accepting it.
Okay. So you don't accept the Big Bang, you just contemplate it.
Right.
Okay. Now, if your worldview is right, that consciousness is this vague thing, and that maybe this rock has consciousness.
It might be.
It might. Then why do you step on the rock and don't step on him? If the rock has consciousness and he has consciousness, why do you step on the rock and not step on him?
Just because I'm stepping on ground doesn't mean that I'm inflicting any kind of pain or hate to it.
What's the difference between me taking a machete, cutting a head of lettuce, cutting a cow's head, or cutting his head? Is there a difference?
Yes, there absolutely is a difference.
What's the basis?
Because plants are a way that everything in this life receives nutrition. There is not a single way to deny that. Everything comes from plants. And just because you're using a plant doesn't mean that you're even, again, hurting it, inflicting any kind of pain, because you're cycling through what is known as life. I would never hurt another human being because we're of the same species. You don't see lettuce going around chopping each other down. There's one universal force in the world, and it's consciousness. And if you ask me, consciousness is the same thing as love.
Okay,
all
very good.
Is love.
That's where you and I disagree. If what you say is true, nobody has innate value. They just have subjective value that we choose to subjectively give ourselves.
That would not be true, as where the question comes in.
Nah, bro, he won. I don't care. He won. He was spending too many gems, bro. He was even backing it up. Nah, bro. He was making some valid points.
Wow.
What is that?
Grand Rising, check this out. We got Tevin Campbell and we got Petey McG. Who names just the child Petey McG? Anyway, Tevin Campbell, Petey McG. They look just alike. You can't turn away from it. I told you this is what they do. He plays on the TV show Power, Book 2. Stop playing with me. Gotcha. Gotcha. I'll tell you. I got a surprise.
I think that's copyright, y'all. You have to pause that.
See through the matrix. This is the goddamn matrix. Look at this shit. Share, share, fucking share. Look at this robot. This is AI at its best. AI. AI. Look at it, y'all. That's a lifeguard supposed to be watching over us and our babies. This is AI at its motherfucking finest. Sure, goddammit. I told you the shit that you think you seeing ain't what the fuck you seeing. And thank you, ancestors, to give me the first eye to see through the matrix. Look at this.
What is she doing?
Look at this. She heard me. She said something. Yeah, I'm okay. Are you okay? Okay, no, you are not real. No, ma'am, you are not real. You are not real, ma'am. You are the Matrix. You did nothing wrong. You did nothing wrong. But we see it for what the fuck it is. Y'all see this shit? Share, share, fucking share. Share, share, fucking share. Cause see, now she finna call security on me. She's finna call to try to get security, get security, get me up out of here because I see this shit for what it is. You will learn to listen to your sister. You will learn to listen to me. You will learn to listen to me, god damn it. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? You will learn to listen to me. You will learn to see this shit for what the fuck it is. Now I'm finna get giving them the signal that I realize who the fuck she is. She's throwing up the signal. She's throwing the signal up that I see and I notice who she is. See, my ancestors got me, goddammit. They showing me, they giving you the revelations. Everything that you think that you see ain't real, that ain't goddammit real. She's throwing the signal up. She's throwing the signal up that I see who the fuck she is. Look at her movement, goddammit. She's a lifeguard supposed to be overlooking you and I. Right. She hear everything I say. She know everything that I say. She's giving them the signal. My ancestors got me. I cannot be fucked with. They give me the spirit of discernment to show who's real and who's not. So hopefully you motherfuckers will listen to me. God damn it. Look at this shit. She's talking to them. She's telling them who I am. She's telling them that I see who she is. And that's her friend. He ain't real either. He ain't real. She's letting him know. Y'all see it for your motherfucking self. So if anything happened to me, goddammit, y'all see it for your goddamn self. I'm here to show you what's real. This is the goddamn matrix that we all been living in. This is the Matrix. And he know who she is. He see she's moving like a motherfucking robot. He see this shit. Look at this. You better ask some goddamn body. You better ask some motherfucking body.
I think,
they know I see. They know I see past the Matrix, but my ancestors got me. Now he's finna go off and let them know that I seen her.
I've come to the conclusion that schizophrenics are not.
I really think. Sean Jamal's right, bro. They might have synthetic. I don't know. He could be wrong. You know, we don't know. But that right there is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Synthetic robots or synthetic human. It's something.
Not actually crazy. They're just misunderstood. Now, this is just my thoughts. I feel as though people with schizophrenia, NPD, or a split personality disorder are actually tapping into their past lives. They don't know how to function and manage in a way to help them cope better, because it's like different versions of themselves interacting with one another at the same time.
So I just seen this video on social media yesterday of a teacher talking to her students, but the way she had to get their attention, singing Sexy Red. That's all.
My students' attention. If you see me and you trying to see what's up, if your pencil sharpened, if you're ready.
Nah, Sexy Red to control the classroom? That ain't right, man. We already know they signing these female artists to push an agenda. Not to hate on the women empowerment movement and everything. I love my beautiful, organic women on this planet. You know what I'm saying? But let's be real. 2-3 lyrics down, they singing that in the classroom, it's gonna look inappropriate. Like, y'all might be thinking like, why do they only respond to this? Why they only respond to Sexy Red, Glorilla, Pound Town? That's because all day they scrolling on TikTok. Ski, scroll up, ski, scroll up, ski. So it's like the new bell. You know, we used to have classroom bells to integrate periods. Now they just ski. It's a reason why these female artists don't get no push, because they pushing a real message. They talking that talk. It's not just because they lyrical, spiritual, lyrical miracle. It ain't because they bars. It's because of their message. Because all these girls, they be having bars too. But why don't they incorporate that real? They either incorporating trauma bonding, crying about relationships, toxic relationships, LTTT agenda, you know what I'm saying? Or men versus women gender war. But I get it though, because y'all still following the male blueprint model of the rap industry. And most of the male blueprint model is hyper masculinity or feminized men. Let's just say that. When you see these A-lists like Usher, Drake, Little Baby, these boys is bi. They pushing bi agenda. I know you like, what happened? I thought you was talking about the female artists, but you got to understand how they got birthed, how they able to even be ushered in, because each selection, each group of people are used for a particular agenda, just like drill rap. They had an era of drill rap, so this can happen. Threatening mamas with Mac. It's like, now I love music. Music is not evil. What's evil is the intention and the words that you put behind that beat, that you put behind that frequency, or what type of intention that you have while you was making the beat. It's about what did you put on it to make it evil. That's how you cast the spell. Music is sound. Music is vibration. This world conducts off vibration. Your body, your temple work off of vibration. So it's nothing evil about your natural rhythmic, Circadian rhythmic system. But what do these people do? They manipulate that. They manipulate human nature, bro. That's why they put estrogen in the food. That's why they hyper masculine the women. That's why they have everybody divided. You're white, I'm black, and race war. All these constructs in the mind to have this nanobot mind control frequency. I'm not just using trigger words, bro. Y'all gotta understand what's going on, because if the youth yelling out speed, and that's the only way they understanding things, bro, that mean their prefrontal cortex is already being damaged, bro. It's already majority Sexy Red and TikTok trend instead of actual information they can use in the future. And whatever seeds you plant as a children, they're gonna sprout and grow as you get older. Trust me, everything that my parents taught me, everything that I learned in my life, it reflected as later I grew. But what if all I had was mundane experiences that didn't mean anything? Mundane TikTok, material world. I'm done, bro. I'm done.
What I need medicine for? I'm here for food of the gods. That's what I'm here for. I'm here for enlightenment and ascension. There's a whole different frequency on that. That's a whole different level. That's not the same thing. So we can't get caught up in these past lives that they wasn't that great. You just gotta go ahead and you gotta let that go. So then when you read these books like Dolores Cannon and she doing this past life regression therapy, first we gotta understand not everybody got a past life. Not everybody got a past life. So when you read Dolores Cannon and she telling you, oh, everybody's got past lives, that's just not true. That's not true. You got new beings out here. You like my daughter. She brand new. That's a brand new being. Ain't never been here before.
The people that's not like
came
awakened
into existence. Brand new being. Now
the people that's not aware and woke, I feel like they're just new souls. That's what I think. Cause there's no way. Like, dang, you're not seeing it. You can't. Like, you don't have no discernment, nothing, and it's right in your face. Like, come on, man. They gotta be new souls or something.
a brand new being that's they clean. They ain't got no trauma. So you ain't never gonna read about a new being in a Dolores Cannon book or whatever those other authors that write the past life regression books. You're not gonna read about a new being because they not going in there, because based on how these therapists set up their center with the spells that they cast using the word therapy, they're gonna attract specific people that's at a specific frequency that got trauma. And a new being don't have no trauma. They knew they light and clean. So then you're also not going to read about no ancient beings in these books neither.
You got
because the ancient beings, they've been here so long, they know how to release trauma. They going to be an advanced level being, and they not going to a facility like that. So you're not going to read about no ancient beings. Like my daughter, it's a brand new being. My sons, they ancient. They ancient beings. You and I reading about them in these books. So you got to understand that once you go ahead and you get past the trauma of these past lives and your current incarnation, and if then you can operate more in the present here and now, because you're so much lighter. Now, if the mushrooms show you a huge portion of yourself, it shows you a large part of that coastline, then you can know who you are, what your purpose is, and what your name is. A lot of y'all don't even know what your name is. I'm talking about your being's name, not your organism's name. And you don't know what your purpose is. You don't know what you're doing out here because you ain't seen yourself. So then you run around and you go to these religious facilities looking for answers like, why am I here? What's my purpose? What are we even doing? Why is all of this here? So you don't have to ask those questions when you've seen yourself. That's why you asking them, because you haven't seen yourself. You only been living through the organism, not the being. That's a whole different thing. So these retreats, these trip reports, these therapy books that's coming out, all these people is operating from a state of trauma. So if you taking sacred plant medicine, you operating from trauma. Unless you taking food of the gods and you operating like that, then you can have people bring back esoteric knowledge. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to give you that esoteric knowledge. I'm not here to tell you about no trauma. You can get that on YouTube somewhere. I'm here to give you that elevated knowledge that not everybody is aware of, that just been pulled back from multi-dimensions. Understand that you're a multi-dimensional being.
Exactly.
That you got new beings out here, young beings out here, middle, old, ancient, and ancient elders.
Yeah.
Now you can go lifetimes and never come across an ancient elder. They so rare. But that's a whole different video. But I hope y'all like this video. Give me a comment, like, share, and I'll see y'all soon.
This is the truth about being woke. Believe it or not, y'all, being woke isn't as complicated as it seems. Your mind is similar to a movie projector, and what you see is the program that's instilled in your mind. So once you change that program, your reality changes too. Now, most people have the same program, which is why it seems like they're on autopilot. So the key to waking up is reprogramming your mind to change your perspective. And when your perspective changes, your reality will too.
Your ego and you are two different things. Your ego is not who you are. When you pass away, your soul leaves the body. That ego was never you in the first place, and you gonna understand that when you do pass away. You gonna understand that when you have your spiritual awakening. You gonna understand that when you learn how to meditate. It's a real right in front of you. This is not the only fucking reality right now here, man.
Exactly.
All these people have a psychedelic experience. As soon as you mean to tell me they do a fucking drug and they just start seeing different shit, you think that shit is fake? Why do you think they got that shit banned? But cigarettes is legal. The whole world is a joke. You are not who you think you are.
Everybody be asking me, what's the difference between praying and meditating? Praying is you talking to God. Meditating is you listening to God. Everybody be going to God or the universe asking, how can I get this? How can I get that? How do I get $1 million? But you don't want to shut your mind up and shut up talking to God to try to meditate so you can get an answer. That's why the church don't never tell you nothing about meditation, because that's how you truly get answers from God. So learn how to meditate. Comment if y'all want me to teach y'all how to meditate. And not only in meditation, dreams, visions, all of that. This is number 12, verse 6, I think. It says, I, the Lord, make myself known to him in a vision, or I speak to him in a dream. This is how God communicates with you spiritually. And also, if you need a free meditative playlist, link is in the bio. Tap into your spiritual side of life if you truly want answers. My bad, if you truly want answers. Love y'all, boy, man.
When you start to turn inward,
facts, bro. That little voice you be hearing, that's God. That's you.
you'll divinely be guided to things that will bear fruit for you. I'm not even joking. Like randomly, you're just stumbling across information that just gives you revelations. You'll experience miracles every day if you start to dive inward. Growth happens through stillness. Stillness of the mind, stillness of actions, stillness of thoughts. In that stillness, that's when the divine can come to you. That's why they say if you want to open your mind, it must be opened like a key, and that key is stillness. When I say stillness, I mean like stillness of your organs. So when you fast, fast, what happens? Your body's not processing anything. That's why people get clarity when they stop eating. You need stillness in every single way, shape, or form. And I promise you, ascension comes to you.
Want to meet your spirit team? I'm going to show you exactly how. If this is your first time, hi guys, I'm Kanye Campbell. I'm the creator of Divine Feminine Tarot. I do collect readings on my YouTube as well as private sessions for all my speech baddies who want a little more depth about the life. All links are in my bio if you're interested. So if you don't know what your spirit team is, I have went over this in the past about spirit teams and spirit guides and all that good stuff. But basically, your spirit team is a group of spirits who have been divinely chosen for you to help and guide you on your path here on earth. And you can talk to them anywhere, any place, and ask them to help you. And you can also meet them. Since your spirit team are energetic beings, you will have to meet them mentally in a different space consciously. And an easy way to do this is through guided meditations, usually found on YouTube or a podcast, anything where there'll be videos. There definitely are guided meditations. Now, I've personally met my spirit team, so I would love to share with you guys some of my favorite guided meditations to use so that you can meet yours. All the guided meditations that I will list are found on YouTube. The first one is Meet Your Spirit Guides Guided Meditation 528 HZ by Rising Higher Meditation. I've used this one in the past. It's been really good. The second one is Connect with Your Spirit Guides and Receive Messages and Guidance Guided Meditation by Anza. The third one is Meet Your Spirit Guide, a spoken meditation with music by Jason Stephenson. Fourth one is Communicate with Your Spirit Guides Guided Meditation, Know Their Names and Receive Guidance by Guided Meditations with Nikki Sutton. Fifth and final one is Meet Your Spirit Guide, guided by Lillian Eden. And I've used this one before. It's really, really good. I'd probably say if you're going to try this for the first time, use this one. I was able to get really good feedback and meet my spirit guides from this one. Alrighty guys, that's all the guided meditations I have for today, but let me know if you guys want to go more in depth about spirit teams and different methods on how to connect and meet them. Till next time, see you guys later.
Yo, life after 18 is literally...
How many of y'all be listening to frequency now? Put it in the chat. What's some frequencies y'all be listening to? Chakras, like what do y'all be listening to? Put me on.
fucking horrible. I breathe and I owe $160.
If y'all want a quick way to make money, or not really quick, but kind of quick. So if y'all go to y'all local association for refereeing, in whatever area you're in, I'm in Cleveland, so I'd go to OSHA. OSHAA, 2 A's, not OSHA. So go there, look up how to become a referee. Look up the sport that you know most about or you don't know anything about. I've done soccer, baseball, flag football, and lacrosse. I make bank. Lacrosse, I make $60 to $75 a game. Flag football, I make $30 a game. Soccer was $40. And mind you, that's middle school and under. So I was doing that for little kids.
What?
Think about it. I'm in debt, but that's neither here nor there. I'll make it back.
If you quit smoking for 30 days, here's what will happen to your body. After 24 hours, you'll have a lower risk of heart attack. Your body will begin to eliminate carbon monoxide from your blood, allowing your oxygen levels to return to normal. After 7 days, you'll notice an improvement in your sense of smell and taste. The toxic substances present in cigarette smoke will have diminished, sharpening your senses. After 14 days, your breathing will be easier. Your bronchial tubes will begin to relax, and you'll feel a noticeable improvement in your lung capacity. After 21 days, your immune system will be stronger. The absence of toxic substances will enable your body to fight infections more effectively, making your immune system more efficient. After 30 days, you'll have more energy and better concentration. Blood flow will improve, facilitating the supply of oxygen and priming the muscles and brain. Subscribe for more health tips.
So I just did an experiment where I left fruit in my car overnight. And the thing about sugar is when it metabolizes, when it breaks down, when it ferments, it creates alcohol. That alcohol creates a breeding ground for candida, which is a fungus. And that creates a breeding ground for bloating and digestive issues. Picture this bag as your stomach. You see how bloated this bag got overnight? This is because the fruit, any type of sugar, glucose, fructose, sucrose, it ferments in the gut. It ferments. However, if your gut bacteria is out of line, you have gut dysbiosis, you have low digestive enzymes, you have low stomach acid, and you're not breaking down this food. Your digestive transit is slow. The fruit ferments in the stomach, and you get all types of digestive issues. This is why some people eat fruit and they get bad reactions, such as bloating and acid reflux and such, because your digestive. So now what's happening is a lot of people are dealing with fructose malabsorption. This is an actual condition where they might not get the same reaction from fruits. So in order for you to reap the benefits of sugars, glucose, you have to cleanse the digestive system. You have to strengthen the digestive system. You have to increase your digestive enzymes with digestive bitters. You have to cleanse out the liver and strengthen the digestive system so you can move along that waste throughout the system and not build up a whole bunch of fermentation within the gut. Because this is what's going to happen to you anytime you eat sugar, anytime you eat fruit sugar, anytime you eat fruits or any type of vegetables, you're going to bloat because the digestive system isn't strong enough to ferment that fruit or ferment that vegetable. And by way of that, create good bacteria. Instead, it's a dysbiosis, so you're creating more bad bacteria and more candida says fungus. So you get a non-alcoholic fatty liver. So yes, y'all, fruits will cause non-alcoholic fatty liver disease if your digestive system is down. If you open up this bag, if you leave fruit overnight inside of a bottle, inside of a closed bottle, inside of a closed bag, open this bag right now and it will smell like alcohol. This is just facts, y'all. Cleanse out the body, cleanse out the system, and then incorporate the good.
And that is why you fast. You gotta fast. W woke TikTok. That was really a woke TikTok right there, I'm not gonna lie. But I'll catch you guys in the next one.
So that nigga unspiritual, all that nigga do is laugh. That nigga third eye closed and he stuck in his past. He don't even know he in the fucking matrix.